the risks and the way they're changing, particularly here in East Asia, if you can. Let's go to Lutfey Siddiqi, who is Managing Director for Forex Asia Pacific at UBS Singapore.
And I think for East Asia, many of these risks will originate globally, but will be exacerbated locally. And I think there's three things we need to do in order to enhance our resilience to these shocks. Cooperate, educate, communicate. Cooperate amongst nations, and the best example I can think of is what ASEAN has in the form of the Chiang Mai Initiative. This is an arrangement, it's like a NATO-style defense alliance against currency movements. They pool their assets, $200 million of reserves that can be deployed to lower the cost of funding. There's also cooperation within nations. If you look at the way Indonesia responded to the last Asian crisis versus Korea, the strength of the social fabric within the country matters as to how resilient you are. Educate at two levels. Firstly, when it comes to markets and politicians, there's a Mars-Venus thing going on. There's a knowledge gap which seems to compound problems at times. The other level of education is general awareness of financial literacy. In the same way that NGOs raise awareness on maternity health issues and sanitation and so on, there's surprising amounts of, there's low levels of financial literacy, the fact that markets can go down as well as up in this part of the world. And thirdly, communicate. We need to tell people the truth about fuel subsidies, what they actually cost, what the implications are. Communication enhances preparedness. It prepares the psyche. And then finally, markets do not ask for an absence of risk. All they ask for is that policymakers or official actors do not contribute to that risk. So we need to telegraph your likely responses in advance, be transparent, act consistently, and that will help us. Communication will help us in being resilient when the risk event happens. So cooperate, educate, communicate. Thanks.
Lutfey, thank you very much indeed.